Now, how long does your commute take? 1 hour? 2 hours? Our guests today travelled for 21 hours on the South West Trains network to see how many stations they could visit in one day. Their travels were in aid of comic relief and they were planned by 13-year-old Ned Thompson, who joins me in the studio with Dad Steve. Thank you very much for coming on. So Ned, I'm going to start with you. Where did the idea come from for doing this?
Well, there is a person who wants to travel to all the stations in the UK, and well, I thought the easiest company to do would be South West Trains, so that's how I got the idea. So
that's how you got the idea, and you roped Dad in. Dad,
yeah.
What was it like being out 21 hours? That's a pretty long day.
Well, we had to be up at 3:30 in the morning, and we couldn't stop until the last train, so we finished at midnight.
Wow.
And it was exhausting. There was a lot of coffee.
Are you having the coffee also?
No.
And we basically just kept going. Ned had very carefully planned on a spreadsheet every stop, every interchange, how long we had for every change. Luckily, everything was on time that day, so we just very carefully followed his plan.
So it all went to plan then, did it? And what was the highlight of the day?
Oh, well, I got to go on some new lines that I've never been on before and see some new places.
And what is it about trains that interests you?
Well, I quite like fast things and like travelling, seeing things.
Good, yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm sure you did see lots of things. And what was the highlight for you, Dad?
The highlight for me was finishing and getting back home and getting to the end of it. I mean, it's fair to say that Ned is a massive fan of trains and he enjoys anything to do with trains, especially new ones. He's very interested in all of the new designs that are coming out and things like that. So for him, this was, you know, very exciting.
And did you have to get off at all of these stops, or did you just go past them, if that makes sense?
Well, to be fair, we counted it as going through, didn't we, Ned?
Stopping.
So if the train stops, then that counts as a stop. You don't actually have to get off the train.
No, if it passed through non-stop, then it doesn't. Then it didn't count.
Doesn't count. Okay.
Yes.
And you must have been a bit bored at some points. No, you were spending the whole day going on trains. I get bored at about 15 minutes. I've got to have a book or something. What did you do to kind of keep yourself interested?
Oh, well, we did little bits of filming every now and again.
Yeah.
And well, some journeys we had were very long. Some could. Quite a few went on for an hour or so.
Wow.
Yeah, we took a video camera and Ned did pieces to camera and we're going to make a little film, a little documentary of that.
That's brilliant. And how did you stay, so you had coffee, how did you stay awake after 20 hours?
I didn't stay awake, by the way.
Oh, you
I
didn't?
had coffee,
you had naps? Okay.
Yeah,
So
we slept every now and again.
You had naps as well, okay. And you were doing this all in aid of comic relief. Why did you pick that charity?
Oh, well, Ned picked it.
Next major one coming up.
Okay, so it's the next major event. Obviously, we've got Red Nose Day this weekend, this Friday. And when you first heard of this plan, Steve, did you think, oh my God, this is crazy. I don't know if this is going to be for me?
Yes, I thought we're never going to do it. We're going to be exhausted. It's going to be terrible. All the trains will be late, whatever. And none of that happened. We were exhausted. But as I say, the trains were on time that day. Everything was on time. And it went to plan. Ned planned it very carefully. And it worked.
You're pretty lucky that all those trains were on time, because we hear a lot about train delays in this part of the world.
Yeah, we had a bit of distress in the morning because when we got to Guildford, we were supposed to get like a 4:25 service. It said there was a bus and there was no mention of a train.
Well, that would have been disappointing.
Yes, we thought it was all over at the start because it said there's going to be a bus, but then luckily the train started running again.
The train turned up.
Yes.
Yeah, it was emergency works at Woking or something.
Okay, and what was the best kind of bit of train or bit of station that you saw?
Well, I do have a personal favourite train in their fleet, and I got to go on that quite a lot, and a new train I've never been on before.
So you know all of the types of trains that South West Trains have?
He does. He knows all of their numbers, yes.
So you're kind of, I was going to say an amateur train spotter, but actually this is quite serious now.
Yes, he's not a train spotter. He doesn't stand.
Train rider.
He's a train rider.
Okay.
Yeah, and we raised a lot of money.
How much money have you raised?
About last time I checked was about £288.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's amazing. And is it a train something you want to continue to be involved with? Something your passion hasn't been sated by this trip?
No, I want to carry on as much as possible.
Are you going to drag your dad into it as well?
Probably. Wanted to do London Midlands.
We'll see. As long as there's coffee involved.
You've got lots of fun days ahead, Steve.
Yeah.
Thank you both very much for coming in. Great to hear all about it. Amazing. And congratulations on raising all that money.
Thank you.